every year at the beginning of the year, I take time to look back at the year before, all the goals that I set. I pull out my journal, I go through my ministry log, and I see what all has God been doing, what did we plan to happen but didn't necessarily happen. And this year I had a very wonderful surprise to see that we had set so many goals. I know you can't see them, but we're going to show them to you in a minute, for last year, 2021, and some were carryover from 2020, and I was amazed to see all that God had done in just a year's time. I want to share some of it with you. The most exciting thing for me personally was getting to begin a podcast in September called His Heartbeat, and it's so exciting to bring new, fresh material and to see how many people are downloading this. Not only here, but we heard even in Jordan, it was the #1 Christian podcast at one of the months last fall. The second thing that came to mind that stood out for me that was very, very encouraging is, probably following us, that one of our goals is spiritual multiplication, to help women learn how they can disciple other women and multiply their life into them. And this April we invited many different women to say, would you like deeper training over the year where you can learn how to be a multiplier and commit to these different times during the year for training. And we now have 48 women committed to that, which is so encouraging, and they're now discipling other women in their spheres of influence. It was so surprising to me, even though I know that we're trying to always work on translating all our materials into new languages, and we have about 7 languages, but 2 were added to our Crown of Beauty study this past year, both French and Spanish. And what was surprising was, as soon as we finished the Spanish, our Korean ladies in Korea wanted the material so that they could train all the Korean missionaries, women who were going to South America, and could use our materials, Crown of Beauty, in Spanish. So that was really amazing and encouraging and unexpected. Of course, there's always challenges. 2021 was a carryover of 2020 with COVID. We're still in it. We had so many conferences canceled in 2020 that we didn't even try to set up any except locally for 2021. But the Lord, through this, He takes the things that are difficult and challenging and hard in our life, and He redeems them and He makes them into great things that are fruitful. And for us, that pushed us to find new ways, which, like many, we started using Zoom. And amazing to us, God opened the door in West Bengal for us to go through our conference material every week for 4 weeks. We broke it up to young students and young people who are out there sharing Christ in their community. And we were able to do that over Zoom with these young people in West Bengal. As well as we also got to lead a Bible study. I wrote a new Bible study to our book for such a time as this, and taught it for half a year in 2021 to several of our ladies in Lebanon who are serving the Lord there to reach out to the Syrian refugees. The last thing I want to point out, though you're seeing many of the goals and all that God did, is you guys. And I'm very encouraged how we've been able to continue to equip you even more with new materials, sending out emails to you every other week to encourage you, and many have gotten involved in our ministry because of that. And so I just want to tell you, I want to spur you on to consider to be even more involved with us. So if you would like more involvement in our ministry, just go on the website, contact us, and we'll let you know the things that you could connect with. So thank you so much for being a part of our Crown of Beauty community.